When she screamed, it echoed, as if the scream wasn't just hers but of many women. It wasn't a cry for help, but the roar of Kali. Kali that slays the head with a sword in her hand. This one's to the lawmakers, the lawbreakers, to the egotists, the hopeful, the hopeless, the cynics. This one's to the people who are quick to contemplate what she could have, should have done. This one's to every one of their lost, harrowed, mistaken concerns. This one's for humanity, if it's still around. This one's for every girl that has ever been held down. This one's to the carnivorous tree of rape that's stretching out its branches, taking her in, tearing her apart. This one's an effort to go down to its roots. This one's to tell you, where does it all start? It starts when they snatch away her dreams, which she cradled in her little arms and put them inside an earthen pot while she calls out to God like a forget-me-not. It starts when that pot full of milk and her dreams is closed tight. When it's rolled over and over till the milk turns into curd, till her dreams suffocate and die, just like her little sister. It starts when they drag her and lock her inside a dark room, calling her a fool every time she follows her brother to school. It starts when they kill her if she falls in love, or falls out of love, or just never loved him at all. It starts when they trade her for honor, call it marriage, make her a commodity. It starts when they let him pull her hair, smash her head onto the wall, and turn oblivious to her fading heartbeat. It starts when they still don't say a word at the sight of her lifeless body hanging from the ceiling fan, or to her screams that still echo from the walls of her hangman. It starts when she's supposed to stay in her limits. It starts when they won't accept that her limits extend beyond the sky. It starts when they build their egos on a false premise. It starts when she's supposed to feel her life is a chance, a debt, a mistake. It starts when she's assumed to be a slave. It starts when they instruct her through life, lowering her body towards the grave. It starts when, like a flower past its fate, she wrinkles and dies, believing she had no purpose, believing she never deserved a life. Starts when they warn her not to look him in the eye, or tell her you should have never abused him back. It starts when they drown her every time she rises to breathe in some life. It starts when they blame her clothes, or her hair, or her very confidence to walk into a wrecked old mill on a gloomy evening, or her getting distracted because she was reading, or talking on the phone, or breathing. It starts when they let their faces turn blue. Starts when they let tears fall from their eyes. Starts when they shake their head and make them know that they wanted a boy. Because a girl is just lesser. A girl is just so much lesser than a boy. It starts when they say things like, you cannot be out so late, or that dress is too small, or you are not a boy, or hush, it was just your fate. Because they are actually saying you're a girl, that's your downside, you need to be on a leash. You cannot think, work, decide, suggest, provide. That we only take care of you because you're weak. That we only guide you because you're vulnerable. That they only rape you because you are so destructible. That you can be broken into little pieces like a pretty doll. It starts when they make a book titled "1,001 Things a Girl Must Do." It starts when they teach her everything and him nothing. This one's to the people who never ponder how tightly the roots are holding on to you, or how tightly you are holding on to it, giving it all the strength it ever needs. When you are done dictating how women should be behaving, when you are done comparing which cities are safer, when you are done cursing the law, the lawmakers, when you are alone and it's quiet and you read what happened with her, just know it starts way before you think it does. It starts somewhere around you, somewhere inside us. So do not tell her what she could have, should have done, because you might be the reason for every war she rose up to fight but never won. Because it takes nothing except a callous heart for easy explanations to dwell that do not demand a change in you, but only demand a change in someone else. When she screamed, it echoed, as if the scream wasn't just hers but of many women. It wasn't a cry for help, but the roar of Kali. Kali that slays the head with a sword in her hand, because it all starts in the